Hey everyone, it's Trish from Dish Kitty Studio, and I'm back with another flip of my daily journal book, and I have a couple other things I want to show you this time too. I know this is called the weekly dish, and sorry I'm such a failure. Everything's been busy, and I honestly have not even had the time to, well, and when you make a video, there's more to it than just that. It only takes, 15 minutes to record it or whatever, but then you've got to edit and process and all that, and it just takes forever. And I honestly haven't had the time to sit here and focus on it. But, okay, this is where I left off last time, right here. This was Christmas Day. This day there was not much going on. The day after Christmas, my husband and I went to see Annie at a local theater, the old one with Albert Finney, which is my favorite. I love that one, and I love all the music, and so we went to see that, and here's my little drawing of her locket. And I just did some drawings, so I drew my book there. Oh, and of course it's 2016 coming up, almost, because this was the day after Christmas. My husband and I were both on vacation during this time. This is me in bed with coffee and bacon because my husband actually made breakfast for me and brought it to me in bed, so I was pretty happy about that. This was the day that I uploaded my last video, so I got some new editing software, video and photo editing software for Christmas, so I was able to make those cool animated titles, which I'm sure you guys noticed. We had an ice storm that day too, which was yucky, so I put some snowflake washi tape here. This is just another, watercolor word collage. Because of the ice storm, we were kind of trapped in the house, and I had a little bit of cabin fever, as you can see, so I was ready to get out. I was ready to get out of the house on that day. This day, I drew a big shimmery question mark because the theme of the day seemed to be mystery. My husband and I were out, and we stopped at a little party store that I like that has really fancy cheese and, fancy beers and all that kind of stuff. And they had these paper sacks with mystery 6-packs in them for $5.99. So, of course, I had to buy one, and this was the drawing that was on the bag, so I thought it was really cute, so I cut it out and stuck it in here. Okay, New Year's Eve. Here's me in my underwear. I spent New Year's Eve shopping and by myself and in fitting rooms, which I'm sure most of you ladies know is like the worst. So it was terrible. So here I am, a very sad face, and I'm trying to cover myself up, and I'm in the fitting room. I got some nice clothes, but it's just awful. This was the first day of the year, January 1st. We celebrated by having fried chicken. This day, I got a heavy bag, and I got boxing gloves for Christmas. I was so excited. I've always wanted to try it. So we finally got it set up on January 2nd, and this is me. I drew a little picture of my Everlast heavy bag thing. This is the first day I actually got to box, so here's me with a big pink punching fist. It was really, really fun, but it's so hard, but it's honestly fun, and what a great way to get rid of your stress, I'm telling you. This was my first day at my new job, so this is kind of like part of the company logo. I sauteed some colored peppers for dinner, so I drew a couple pieces of sliced orange pepper here. And this is actually a little QR code. My good friend, I got a couple of presents for his 2 little boys for Christmas, and they finally got them this day, but I wasn't there. I didn't get to see him open them because they, things happen, whatever. So they opened their presents, and my friend sent me this little video, and it's a little video of them playing with their presents that I got them and saying, "Oh, thank you so much, we love it." So I posted it on YouTube privately, but then I put a link to the QR code here in my book, so I can, when I go back through this, I can, use the QR code to watch that video again. Okay, this was a couple of days here last week, Tuesday and Wednesday. I went to Chicago to do some training for my new job. It was actually very productive and really, really fun. I took the train, which I love to take the train. It's such an amazing way to travel. It's so much better than flying. However, because I was by myself, you end up sitting around and they don't really check bags. I think they do, but only really big bags. So I had to carry my stuff with me. And I actually, on the way back, I ended up, my meeting got done early, so I ended up at the train station about 3 hours early for my train. So of course, I had to carry my bags with me everywhere I went. So I went to the little food court and got something to eat. I had to drag my bags with me. You know, and I mean, I've got a laptop, I've got all my clothes for, you know, an overnight trip, all my stuff. So it was just, that's why I'm very sad and I'm dragging these 2 bags around. Like, I had to go to the restroom and I had to take both of my bags into the stall with me. Like, it's just, it was terrible. But traveling by train is really fun. And I also stuck my the little, you know, pocket that they stick your key card in. I stuck it here and used it as a pocket for my train ticket. So I could keep both of those in here. All right. And this one, wait, did I miss something? Skip something here? I feel like that went way too fast. No. All right. This day, you know, my new job is going really great, but I've had some kinks, and I spent about 3 hours on the phone with IT that day, just trying to get, you know, my printer installed and, you know, getting my external monitor installed and all that kind of stuff. So it was kind of a headache, but got everything accomplished. So that's just me on the phone, you know, for hours. That's all I've got so far, honestly, and that's only January 7th. So you see how behind I am even on this, because today is January 13th. So I have a lot of catching up to do here. And like I said, I've been so busy. That's why I haven't made a video sooner. Okay, a couple other things. First of all, I'm doing a 365 sketch project this year. Right now I'm just keeping my drawings in this folder. I got this, like, you know, after back to school time. All these have pockets. It was on clearance, you know, I don't know. I think I paid maybe like $1.25 or something for it. It's got little tabs. I thought, oh, this might be good to hold them. I don't know if this is going to be their, you know, their final home. But for now, I've got them in here. It doesn't have enough pockets either. I think it's only got like eight pockets. Anyway, so day one, just a quick pencil sketch. I hope you guys can see these. Because this one's kind of light, but it's just a pencil sketch. I also am using a hashtag if you want to try to look these up. They're all on Instagram. It's hashtag dish365, so you can go take a look. This is my my boxing stuff again. Let me put these upside down. This is just a smoothie. I got a strawberry banana smoothie at a local place that day, and it was good, so I drew a little picture of it. Drew this on the train. So this is water-soluble graphite. So I added a little bit of water and just a train, nothing fancy. This one just did not turn out as good as I hoped. This is water-soluble pencil again with a little bit of ink and black ink and a little bit of white ink. But I was trying to draw my shoes, but I drew this on the train too, and it was bumpy, and I was tired. Did not quite turn out how I wanted, but there it is. And this one is just a stick of dynamite with a quote from Nietzsche that says, "I am not a man, I am dynamite," which I thought was pretty cool. So this is a cute little watercolor bunny. So most of these are just, you know, maybe I might spend, you know, I don't know, 10, 15, 20, maybe maximum 30 minutes on them. This is just like a little girl. This one's chalk pastel. And this one is actually more of this one I spent a little bit more time on. This is a mixed media piece. Used a lot of different stuff on this. It didn't quite turn out the way I wanted. The face is a little bit wonky to me. I don't like this side of it. It seems like a little bit out of proportion. But I did decide that joy is going to be my word for the year. So anyway, I'm overall pretty happy with it, but it's just not exactly what I had in mind. Now for this one I used a prompt, and I think my banana turned out great. It's just his teeth that are the problem. The prompt was draw a banana that likes to bite back. So I think my banana turned out good, but his teeth are a little wonky. Oh well, it was fun. This day was my friend Dawn's birthday, so I drew this for her. She loves kitty cats, so I put him in a little party hat, and I wrote "Happy Birthday, Dawn." This one I did with a fountain pen and gray ink. So it's just a girl, cute little girl with a scarf on. And then this one is today's, just a little koala bear, and I colored him with colored pencil. I think he turned out pretty cute. So that's it for that. That's what I've got so far anyway. And like I said, I'm not sure if these are going to stay in here forever, but for now it's working fine. The only other thing I wanted to go through with you real quickly is my planner. This is my planner for 2016. I always use a planner, and I'm pretty fanatical about it because I swear without it I am completely lost. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I just wanted to kind of, this is my first time using a composition book, but honestly, almost 2 weeks into the year, it's working out pretty good. I'm just going to cover up my address here. This is a sticker that has my name and address on it. I have a pocket here. This is just actually like an old CD. You know, these are pretty much useless these days because nobody uses CDs anymore, but it's just a CD pocket that I stuck in here. I keep, you know, bills that need to be paid, invitations to stuff that I need to RSVP for, whatever. I also have this very organized system of meal planning and recipe management. If anybody's interested in that, drop me a comment. I'll be glad to do another video on it because it's its own thing. So I keep these cards in here, and that's how I know what I'm going to make. So basically, I just separated these into, this is only through March, January, February, March, and then I've got notes and lists here on the last tab. So basically, let me show you what some of my daily pages look like here. So sometimes I doodle, but not always. You know, I have sticky notes. Here's some little doodles. But most of it is just like things I need to do, stuff you know, what time things are happening. You know, just the basics. But I like having a whole page for the day. Sometimes I don't use it all, but like you can see here, this is pretty filled up. It's pretty filled up with stuff. You know, like I said, my meal planning is its own thing, and a lot of times I change things up and I cover them up with tape and stuff like that. It's a thing. You know, if I have extra space, like, you know, maybe this day I probably drew something on the day before because I had space, and here's a little sticker. You know, it's not complicated at all, but it certainly keeps me on track. And here's yesterday and today. So this is just basically, you know, it goes into February, March, 1 page a day. That's how I have it set up. And in the back here, probably about, I think it actually is half of the book is my notes and stuff. This is just general, like